Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Norwell Night Basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com. This is Greg Van Meter, along with Derek Decker and Cole Lewison on the camera tonight, helping us out over here at the beautiful Bellmont Gym in Decatur. Your Knights come into this one at 8-7, coming off a win in non-conference play on Tuesday night over at Northfield. This game is a reschedule from a couple of Friday nights ago when the game was postponed due to weather. And, of course, we had some more weather this week. I'll tell you what, Derek, scariest drive I believe I've ever been on early Wednesday morning on my way to Indianapolis. Sheet of ice. Also, Bellmont at 5-13 overall, hosting the Knights tonight. And it'll be an interesting game, Derek. I know you said Harrell is picking the Knights by 11? 12.
Yeah, they are 55-43. However, it was a similar margin the last time these two teams played at Huntington in the ninth place game, and that thing got away from Bellmont real quick. They hung around for the first quarter. I believe Norwell's lead was just one at the end of the first quarter, and then after that, Norwell really took control. The Braves struggled to score the rest of the game. They did not shoot a good percentage from the field, and Norwell probably had its best shooting game of the season in that contest, and a lot of that was from JV production. JV team won tonight 45-42, but talking about guys like Landon Geiger, Drew Fettersfield, even Ethan Todd, I think, hit a three in that game. So the Knights had 6 threes in that first half of that regular season contest, the first time these two teams met, and Norwell ran away 65-35. I don't anticipate a similar margin tonight, but the Knights still have to be pretty significant favorites here this evening.
Yeah, Bellmont with just the 5 wins on the year in the conference. Derek, what have they got a conference win yet?
Yeah, they're 0-3. So actually, between the two teams, are 1-5 in the conference. This is definitely a bottom tier game. Norwell probably thinks they should be 2-1 right now in the conference. Their only loss should be to New Haven. The 1-point loss to DeKalb via the Logan Cruzy layup with just about 3 seconds to go. So, there are some things that Norwell has struggled to do this year. They've had issues closing out games so far, but that is just the way it goes sometimes. However, here tonight, we expect Norwell to continue to figure some things out. They've got that Northfield win under their belt on the rebound loss after the New Haven defeat at home at the Castle last Saturday. Bellmont has lost 6 in a row and 8 of the last 9. Their only win in that stretch in the last 9 games has come against a Gary Lighthouse team that has a pretty interesting story. Their head coach was actually killed in a car accident earlier at the very beginning of the season, so they're really battling some things right now. They didn't win a single game in that Huntington North Columbia City tournament over the holidays. So Bellmont getting their only win there, but they had a nice offensive performance there. Since then, this is not a team that is known for putting up points. They've been able to keep some teams out of the scoring column, averaging about 44 points a game and giving up 55. So Norwell's ratio a little bit better, putting up 57 against Northfield. Not at that game, but I did get a chance to watch a little film. Coach McBride talking about trying to kind of push the pace a little bit. He wants to make sure that this team can get out and run a little bit. He wants to score more, and it's not an easy thing to do when you've got a team built defensively minded as it is now. But Coach McBride kind of wants to change that thinking a little bit. He still wants to be defensively strong, but he still wants to get some more possessions each game.
Well, and the Knights with a little bit different look to their starting lineup tonight. Trey Reeser in the starting lineup.
Trey Reeser getting his first varsity start in his career. Obviously, has only played a handful of games in his varsity career. They've all been the last few. Of course, Trey ineligible for the first half of the season due to some discipline issues. Got his first varsity experience at Wayne, and only for a couple of minutes, but did have 8 points at Northfield on Tuesday night. Now, you had to have 5 turnovers to go along with that, so you kind of got to take that with a grain of salt, and it's also against a struggling Northfield team. However, that's the kind of game to me that Trey needs to, and maybe this one as well, to kind of break out a little bit and get things going, because I think we've talked about it so many times. He's an athletic kid. He's got a lot of potential. The question is he going to be able to put that to good use the way Coach McBride wants it to be done?
Right, and I'm really interested to see him in the starting lineup. He's obviously a very athletic kid.
Yeah.
And,
great shooter.
And he gets off his feet, too. I was watching him in warm-ups. He was doing everything but dunk above the rim. And so, if he can figure out some of the other aspects of the game that you referred to, Derek, he could be a real plus for this team, especially now you did say that Cole Wilson is available tonight as well for Coach McBride.
He is. After missing all last week with an illness, didn't play on Saturday night, but got it back into practice yesterday and Monday. So he's got a couple practices back under him and now is available. And Coach McBride said that he will probably enter the game at some point tonight. Now, the question is, how much is he going to play? And I can't answer that right now. But Cole, along with Trey, not having Cole really hurt him against New Haven, in my opinion. And then, of course, we didn't see a lot of Trey in that game either. But I think those are two guys that are very athletic, can make some plays for these Knights. And we'll see if they're able to put that to good use at some point going down the stretch of the season. I think there's still some potential left for this team, sitting at 8-7 right now. And the schedule certainly doesn't get any easier from here. It's kind of a backloaded schedule for the Knights. I mean, you're talking about games on the road at East Noble coming up on Saturday night. East Noble's a team with just one loss. Tremendous athlete in Ali. And then you've also got road games at Huntington North, Woodland, and Homestead. All those are very difficult games. Homestead's been a terrific surprise this year after kind of getting blown out, and they were kind of written off by a lot of the media in Fort Wayne, and now they've bounced back to what is right now a perfect SAC record.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Knights weather that storm going into the postseason in about 3 weeks or so. Of course, as we mentioned, they come into this one at 8-7. We'll go ahead and take a break right now, hear from a couple of sponsors, and then be back with all your pregame festivities after these words.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us, each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light, any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Indiana. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the TP here in Decatur. Norwell and Bellmont getting set to square off, and somebody needs a conference victory. Norwell could get a win and hang on to any outside chance of what they may have at potentially getting a conference title, but it's certainly an uphill battle from here. I think if you're sitting at 2-1 going into this game, you're talking about a completely different situation, but instead you're 1-2. And I do want to take a little bit of time to talk about the girls' side, because that's coming up here in the next week. Of course, we'll be over here at Bellmont several times, more than likely, for the sectional. Of course, now a 4-day sectional, and all that coming here at the friendly confines of the teepee. This gym seats about 4,000 and has been a great site for tournament play here in the last number of years. Regional has been hosted here several times before the IHSA decided it was time to relocate because of location issues, drive times for certain teams. Of course, it doesn't affect Norwell. It's very handy for Norwell, about 20 minutes down the road. But it's kind of different for other teams. Norwell sectional chances increased to win the sectional, increased significantly after the win over Lures on Tuesday, and that was a pretty dominating win. Lures not in that basketball game for very long at all. The Lady Knights were able to control the pace in that one. And that, again, probably the first half, you don't see a basketball team play much better than that. They just didn't make very many mistakes. They were shooting it very well. And I think a lot of that, and we talked about it on Tuesday, was kind of because of the way Lures' defense is constructed. And I think Norwell will have a great chance to beat them again if they're able to do the same things. Because, again, Coach Thornton thought it was a drive and kick game, and that's exactly what it was. Lures kind of plays that box and one, and they limit you on the inside, but they'll leave a lot of stuff outside open for three. So that's going to be a huge game, obviously the biggest test of the season. But first, you got to look forward to tomorrow night at the Castle. It'll be senior night. It will be a chance for the Lady Knights' first outright conference title in a couple of years. 7-0 is within the realm of reach here, and that would be a terrific win for Coach Thornton with this group going 7-0 in the conference. That'd be a tremendous accomplishment. We're about a minute away from the starting lineups, followed by the national anthem here, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be a live version here with Mr. Mike, as he does a terrific job on the PA here at Bellmont.
Yeah, he really does.
And then we'll be followed by starters as well.
Yeah. I'll make the same offer this game that I did on Tuesday night. The IHSAA has tripled the fees that we have to pay in order to bring you postseason action. It turns out to be a pretty significant amount of money for the girls and the boys to try to do them all. So we love all of our sponsors, and we appreciate everything they do for us. We could use a couple of more for postseason play in order to bring you those games. If anybody listening, watching, knows of anyone who might be interested in supporting some postseason games, please have them, or you can have them, and we will reach out to them. Give me a call. My personal cell phone's 260-402-6987. And we would appreciate any additional support we are able to get. Again, that number, 260-402-6987.
Yeah, and it is so important if you enjoy watching Norwell basketball. We certainly enjoy bringing it to you, so we want to get this thing on air any way we can. We just need a little bit of help sometimes with some increasing fees and just a number of factors that go into this business. It's not a cheap business at all, so we certainly need the community support.
And we're not making any money at it. It's certainly a labor of love, and we do love bringing it to you.
So we sure do.
If you enjoy it, give me a holler. Let me know of anybody who might be interested in helping to support.
And in the spirit of sportsmanship,
boy, this is sometimes we rate the sportsmanship length, and this one's pretty long.
This one's pretty long.
It is.
The cheerleaders and players that are lined up getting a little antsy.
Yeah.
Is
pretty light crowd on hand this evening.
Very. I was.
But a rescheduled game. Typically, this is a good draw because of the small distance.
Thursday night.
Yep. Here comes the national anthem from the public address announcer, Mike Mackey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wonderful job as always from Mike. I really enjoy listening to him. He's been the public address announcer here for quite some time. And nearly every time he will sing the national anthem. It's now time for your starting lineups.
And great pleasure to introduce to you the starting lineups for both teams. We'll begin with the guests on the scoreboard, the Knights of Norwell High School. Starting at a forward, number 5, Will Geiger. Starting at a guard, number 12, Luke Zetas. Starting at a guard, number 22, Connor Torson. Starting at a forward, number 32, Trey Reeser. And starting at center, number 40, Brandon Nicholson. Head coach of the Norwell Knights, Mr. Mike McBride. All right, Bellmont fans, it's time to get on your feet and make some noise. Let's introduce you to the starting lineups for your Bellmont Braves. Starting at a guard, number 2, Luke Strickler. Starting at a guard, number 11, Brady Manis. Starting at a forward, number 21, Aaron Lerman. Starting at a forward, number 23, Kane Filling. And starting at a forward, number 33, Jordan Filling. And coach of the Bellmont Braves, Mr. Jonathan Filling.
Once again, those starters for your Knights. They're the visitors on the scoreboard. It's Luke Zetas, Will Geiger, Connor Torson, Trey Reeser, and Brandon Nicholson for head coach Mike McBride. For head coach Jonathan Filling and the homestanding Bellmont Braves, it's Luke Strickler, Brady Manis, Aaron Lehrman, Cade Filling, and Jordan Filling. Cade is just a sophomore. This is a very young Bellmont team.
Yeah.
Just a couple of seniors, and neither one of them start. So
yeah, you don't see that too often.
No, they start 4 juniors and a sophomore. The tip controlled by Nicholson.
Nice pass.
Geiger quickly the other way. Well-run play off the tip, and Trey Reeser, the first to score this evening.
I like Norwell setting that play up for Trey Reeser. Great tip won by Nicholson, and it results in the first basket of the game.
Yeah, very well run. Excellent feed there from Geiger. And the 6'3" senior Trey Reeser. First one on the board. Bellmont with their first possession. That's Manis with the basketball. He's a junior now. Hard to believe.
Yeah.
I remember watching that kid running around when he was in elementary school. Of course, he's the son of Dale Manis, the AD here. Nice move by Brady.
Yeah, Brady had a poor shooting effort at Huntington North, so I expect that to be a little bit better tonight, more production from him. And this is a Bellmont team that'll really kind of put you to sleep sometimes on offense. They are very, very patient, and they're very efficient on offense, so not going to be a lot of possessions. They're going to be content to slow this game down, so Norwell's going to have to make their possessions count.
Yeah, I don't at least anticipate seeing a whole lot of scoring in this game. Neither team very prolific scorers. That's Will Geiger off for I believe that would have been a 3.
Yep.
That was Jordan Filling that pulled down the rebound. Jordan's 6'4", he's a junior. Cade, as we mentioned, a sophomore, he's also listed at 6'4". Nice pass inside from Jordan to Cade. And Bellmont takes a quick 4-2 lead. Coach McBride not real happy about the defensive possession there from the Knights.
Yeah, and this is not a big Bellmont team at all, so that's going to be a turnover. Brandon Nicholson just kind of went right through his hands on the attempted pass.
Yeah, Connor Torson really being guarded hard by Luke Strickler. Strickler, a 5'10 junior. Bellmont with a chance to build on that early 4-2 lead. 6-11 here in the first quarter, and Reeser is going to get hit with a foul. That was just a reach-in foul.
Yeah, and you kind of label that normally like a freshman mistake, but you got to remember that the experience for this kid is so limited. We're talking probably less than 32 minutes cumulative in his varsity career, so that's just kind of a learning curve that Mr. Reeser's on right now, and certainly will get better as time passes.
It's interesting that he's guarding Luke Strickler, the point guard.
Yeah, I think the quickness level is just is what Norwell's going after there. Coach McBride thinking that he can put it on him a little bit and stay with him.
That's Aaron Lehrman backing off the three-point arc. Now Manis. Norwell in their man-to-man defense, and Strickler is going to reset.
Bellmont won't take a lot of forced shots.
Right.
They're really going to take their time and look for the best possible shot that they can get, so that's a lot of times going to come as a layup.
There's a nice cut, and blocked by Reeser. There he shows his athleticism, blocking Jordan Filling's shot. That was on a switch, too.
Yep.
Now the Knights will set up with 5:14 left in the first period. Reeser with a tough floater, no good. Ball off of Nicholson's hand. It'll go back to the Braves. And Levi Leidig's going to check in for Reeser.
Entering the game for Norwell, number 3, Levi Leidig.
Yeah, I like the effort by Trey in there in the first couple of minutes. I really do.
Yeah, that's. I thought he played pretty well. Now, Levi Leidig much closer in size to Strickler out front. He picked up that assignment as well. And they've got a mismatch. Manis gets open for 3, no good. It'll be Norwell's basketball. Brady, a left-handed shooter. He's listed at 6'1". Boy, they went a little bit different in size between Reeser and Leidig. Reeser listed at 6'3".
Yeah, you're taking about 7 inches away from the Knights lineup, just one sub.
Well, Geiger tried to get it inside to Nicholson, and it couldn't handle it. That'll be a turnover on the Braves. Pass just a little bit long from Filling to Cade Filling. Jordan being the first of the two.
First Bellmont turnover of the contest. Norwell with 2 here early on.
4:25 left in the period. Nicholson being guarded way up top. Now Geiger forces his way to the hoop, can't get it up, but rips the rebound down and gets it to go. Boy, he just wrestled that out of the hands of Filling for a 4-4 tie here. Even 4 minutes left in the first. Boy, what a strong move by Will Geiger. Inside, good move. Nice little up and under shot from Aaron Lehrman, the 6'4 junior. Gives Bellmont the lead back. Torson up top. Geiger thinking about it. Belmont's going to let him take that shot.
Yeah, and I agree with the defensive strategy there.
Nice pass inside. Leidig did a great job of getting it to Nicholson. Couldn't get it to go, and Lehrman pulled down the rebound. Cade Filling inside. Nice move. Up and under on the other side. Wow, that was really a nice quick move from Cade Filling getting around Will Geiger. Bellmont now up by 4. 3:14 left in the period. Geiger coming way up top to get that basketball. Nicholson, who might have been in the lane there for 3 seconds. No call. Gets a 5-footer to go. His first basket makes it an 8-6 Bellmont lead.
Yeah, that call kind of varies from crew to crew. The 3 seconds. Sometimes guys are real strict on it, and some guys are more lenient.
A little bit of a mismatch there as Manis gets the kick out, can't get it to go. But Lehrman with the offensive putback, and he's fouled. Well, the Knights just have to do a better job of blocking out on that play, Derek.
Yeah.
It'll send Aaron Lehrman to the line with a chance for a 3-point play.
Team second.
A foul on Geiger.
And what that does is it puts Geiger in a bad spot because he's got to have to play from behind. So you've got to do a better job of boxing out. Everybody, that's kind of a team issue there. So that's just been a problem.
Boy, that free throw was halfway down. 10-6, Bellmont on top, 2:34 left in the period. Geiger's being guarded by Lehrman. Lehrman listed at 6'4", and Zetas. Was that a pass, Derek?
No, he missed everything. And he kind of, and we have seen that from him several times. He's been real up and down with that. He's fallen away from it,
right,
and he kind of shot it on the way down.
Oh, that's double dribble,
yep.
Yeah. Luke Strickler put both hands on the basketball after he kind of lost control. That'll be another turnover on the Braves. Yeah, Luke just has a tendency every once in a while he'll get leaning back on that shot and kind of loses the feel for it.
Yeah, and not always. But
no. It's in fact it's a small percentage of his shots. By the way, Quentin Purdy checked in for the Knights, number 10. Purdy, a 6-foot sophomore. Nice pass underneath. Nicholson can't get it to go. And Lehrman pulls down another rebound, stripped away by Leidig. Good hustle by Levi Leidig. Geiger gets inside and collects his fourth point. The Knights back to within 2, a minute 45 left. Strickler up top. Boy, Geiger really getting after the defensive board so far. He's made a couple of really strong plays. Bellmont again being very patient against Norwell's man-to-man defense. I don't think Strickler's much of a threat to shoot either from out top. He's not even looking at the basket. They pound it inside, and they're going to get the foul call. It'll go on Luke Zetas. That'll be his first. Bellmont has not had a team foul called yet. With just a minute 23 left in the first quarter. Cade Filling picks up his third point. Torsen and Reeser will check back in for the Knights. Zetas and Leidig will take a seat. Minute 23 left in this first stanza, and good-looking free throws there from Cade Filling.
This is a team that only got to the free throw line. Well, if I recall correctly, you could count them on one hand.
Wow.
It was not very many. That was a very perimeter-oriented game. Norwell did a nice job of not fouling that game, but they hit a lot of threes of their own as well.
Nicholson on the baseline. Oh, wow. Not a lot of contact on the baseline. It'll result in Bellmont's first foul. It'll be on Cade Filling. Boy, if they're going to call that foul, Derek, we're in for a long night at the free throw line. Minute 6 left.
Yeah, Jonathan Filling not happy with that call, and I don't blame him.
That was actually Cade, I believe. A long rebound controlled by Torsen. Reeser travels. Yeah, he was trying to cut in between two Brave defenders and just kind of shuffled his feet.
3 turnovers apiece here in this first quarter.
Again, Bellmont with just one foul called.
And it was
only 3.
light.
Yeah, it was. Yep. 47 seconds left. Strickler being guarded by Torsen. That's Manis. Manis had the first 2 of the game for the Braves. That's Cade Filling on the baseline. And can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and gets fouled.
You've got to find a way to get some rebounds.
That's where the Knights are really struggling right now, is keeping the Braves off the offensive boards.
And that's a big foul. It's number 2 on Will, and it really hurts.
Well, you know, Will hasn't gotten a whole lot of foul trouble this year. It's only been a couple of games, but it is a huge impact on the Norwell lineup when he does.
Yeah, Cole Wilson's going to check in for the first time right here.
Purdy, Geiger, and Reeser all taking a seat. Wilson, Zetas, and Leidig back in there.
A lot of subs in and out for Norwell in this first quarter.
Both free throws good for Cade Filling. He's perfect from the line.
8 points.
32 seconds left. Bellmont by 6. Torsen being guarded by Strickler. Now Leidig. Leidig being guarded by Brady Manis. Brady's got several inches on Levi. Bellmont has played man-to-man this entire basketball game. 11 seconds left in the quarter. Torsen will run off a pick from Nicholson. Really no pick and roll there. Nicholson didn't look for the ball. Zetas will put up a short jumper, and that will end the quarter. Bellmont, surprising a little bit here, leads by 6. We'll take a break and be back with second quarter action after these words.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Yeah, welcome back to the TP here. We are through one quarter of play, and it has been mostly Bellmont in that first quarter. They lead at 14-8 as we enter quarter number 2, our second stanza, and it will be the Braves with the basketball side out to start the quarter.
The Braves have not subbed yet in this basketball game. Strickler, Caden Jordan Filling, Aaron Lehrman, and Brady Manis out there. Manis coming off the pick. Good defense by Luke Zetas. That'll be Jordan Filling with the shot and pulling down another offensive rebound and getting fouled was Aaron Lehrman.
Yeah, that's
not a lot of contact on the foul.
No, it's going to go on Luke, and that's number 2, and he slapped the basketball. And we had a pretty good angle on that from where we're at here. But again, another offensive rebound, and without that never happens.
Lehrman banks in the free throw for the three-point play, and Bellmont's up by 9.
Yeah, everything kind of going Bellmont's way here early.
It's Leidig, Nicholson, Zetas, Wilson, and Torsen on the floor for the Knights. And a foul's going to be, that's Cade Filling's second foul. So that'll bring on a sub for Bellmont.
This game has been called with
very tight.
Yeah, with as little physicality as there has been. It has been called very tight.
Noah Macklin's going to check in for Filling, and Landon Geiger is going on to come on the floor for the Knights. Landon, a junior, played a lot in the JV game. He's wearing number 34. That's a turnover on the Knights, I believe.
Yep.
Lehrman will head the other way, miss it, and the offensive rebound out of bounds. That was Macklin with the rebound.
Boy, the rebound numbers 7-4 right now, and 4 of those have been offensive for Bellmont.
Yeah, and that's been the key. Nicholson able to knock it out of bounds. It'll remain Bellmont's basketball.
Yeah, and that's what's put the Knights in foul trouble as well. When you give up an offensive rebound, it puts you out of position defensively, and it forces a foul.
Brady Manis with a long 3, no good. There's good rebounding position by Connor Torsen.
It's his second board.
Yeah, he'll head the other way. Wide open in the corner, Levi Leidig, no good. Manis pulls down the rebound.
I like the look that time for Norwell, though. He got somebody left Leidig wide open in the corner.
Yeah, and Levi's not afraid to take that shot.
No.
7 minutes left in this second quarter. Bellmont up by 9. Norwell's only scored 8 points through the first 9 minutes of play. That's Jordan Filling with the basketball. Cade on the bench with 2 fouls. In fact, he's got the only 2 fouls for Bellmont. Brady Manis with a great move. Went right around Brandon Nicholson. Boy, Norwell, in addition to giving up a lot of offensive rebounds, they're not staying in front of their guys. I mean, Bellmont's just beating them to the spot right now.
By the way, this will be, if I'm not mistaken, the only quarter Landon has here tonight, so we won't see him the rest of the game after the second quarter.
Torsen able to get a shot up, and it goes. Wow, great touch by Connor.
That's kind of a big basket for Norwell. Stops the bleeding a little bit, gets the lead back under 10, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Brady Manis.
Yeah, that's a tough call. As
Leidig,
in my opinion, that probably should have been a no call.
Leidig had gotten back, but he was not in legal position yet, so I think that's probably a tough call.
Will Geiger's going to check back in with 2 fouls. Also, Cole Wilson in off the bench. That's Zettis on the left wing. Luke only took the 1 3-pointer, and Cole Wilson can't get it to go. Geiger is blocked. Coach McBride wanted a foul called. It'll be a turnover on Bellmont. I couldn't tell, Derek. There was so many bodies down there.
Yeah, it looked to me on the not so much Wilson's attempt, but on Geiger's board. And by the way, he's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls. Can't afford to pick up number 3.
That's right.
It looked like he got him right across the arm, and I think Norwell has a legitimate gripe there. That's a nice over-the-top play. Nice handle by Will Geiger, and he cuts the lead to 7.
Yeah, good pass there from Cole Wilson. That's not an easy pass to make. 5:25 left in the second. As they loop it inside, Aaron Lehrman just kind of got wide open inside.
Norwell's defense has not been impressive this evening. And for a team that's done it very well, this is not. That's going to be another foul.
Luke Strickler's going to pick up this foul.
It is, and it's an offensively struggling Bellmont team, and they've had their way all night.
Belmont's lead continues at that 9-point margin as Geiger takes a seat. Brandon Nicholson checks back in for the Knights. 5:08 left in this first half. Torsen finds inside Luke Zettis. Zettis probably got away with a travel there. Gets his own offensive rebound. Can't get it to go, and Manus pulls it down. He'll head the other way.
Manus is starting to rack up the rebounds
here,
too.
He is.
He's been all over the place for Bellmont.
That ball's thrown away. Geiger will head the other way and can't get it to go, but a foul's going to be called. That's a late foul call.
Yeah, it was.
On Aaron Lehrman. Lehrman picks up his first. That's the 5th team foul on Bellmont. In fact, both teams now with 5 team fouls. Geiger will go to the line. Will's been really good from the free throw line lately. Missed a couple the other night at home. But other than that, he's been pretty good. Buries this one.
Oliver Garris checks in for Bellmont.
Oliver Garris checks in for the Braves. Oliver is a 6'1". 6'1". Listed as 6'1". He's a senior. Geiger good on both free throws. Derek, if Oliver Garris is 6'1", I am at least 6'2". That's Luke Strickler coming across the line. Here comes a trap from the Knights, and a timeout is called. That should have been a traveling call on Luke Strickler. Instead, Coach Filling gets the 30-second timeout. Folks, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement, Bluffton Roofing owner James Worth will suggest the proper course of action that's best for your home. Bluffton Roofing offers quality first home improvement. Call them at 260-307-6313. Also, experience superior service and selection at Troxel Equipment, your solutions dealer. With locations in Bluffton, Huntington, and Wabash, find them online at troxelequipment.com.
Boy, 4:40 left in this first half, and Norwell's got to find a way to get back in this thing and in a hurry because
they scored 14 points, Derek, in almost 12 minutes of play.
Yeah, and you can accredit that to just not effective offense at all. But in my opinion, this game should probably be a lot closer than it is. Bellmont is getting all the offensive boards. Norwell's defense has been the issue. That's the reason they're not in the game right now.
Right. That's Garris with the basketball. And thrown away. Good defense by Nicholson as he was able to reach over the top without drawing the foul. Zettis now being guarded by Garris.
I feel like Norwell's defense has kind of been all or nothing tonight. It's either create a turnover or give up a basket because what the looks Belmont's getting is pretty good as Will Geiger steps out from the outside and cuts the Bellmont lead to 4. He's got 11.
Wow. That's the first three-pointer I've seen him hit. I was a little surprised he took the shot, to be honest with you.
Didn't seem real confident either.
No. He's kind of feeling for it as he let it go. Norwell's defensive intensity has really picked up with this trap, and that shot from Manus off the rim. Zetas trying to take it coast to coast, can't get it to go. The rebound batted out and pulled down by Strickler. He'll head the other way quickly. Get to the rim. His shot's partially blocked, and Zetas pulls it down. Well, they're getting their sprints in for the night. 3:25 left in the quarter. That's Geiger on the post. He will score and get fouled. That's going to be on, I believe, Aaron Lehrman. If it is, it should be his second.
Yep.
16 foul on the Braves.
Drew Federspiel's going to check into the game right here.
Federspiel wearing number 14 for Norwell. He is a sophomore.
Also into the game, Levi Leidig as Torsen goes to the bench.
Federspiel has had a very solid year for the Knights on the JV squad. 6'2 sophomore as Geiger gets the three-point play. Norwell now back to within one, and a full court defense being employed here by the Knights.
And not that it matters now, that was going to be a lane violation on Oliver Garris. His hand touched the lane, so if Geiger had missed that, they would have got another attempt.
Manus up top, being guarded by Geiger. The Knights fall back into a man-to-man defense. There's a little give and go, batted away by Federspiel. Geiger will, oh boy, another what I thought should have been no call is going to be a call on Oliver Garris.
Bonus.
That'll be his first and the seventh on the Braves. Geiger will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
I'm not sure why there was a call there at all. There was hardly any contact, it looked like, from here.
Will 3 for 3 from the line so far. Had a big first half and short on this one. Garris pulls down the rebound and Strickler will pull it up, bring it up. Just under 3 minutes left here in this first half. Garris throws it out of bounds. Excuse me, Strickler threw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
He's trying to get it to Garris.
9 Bellmont turnovers now, and they're starting to rack those up. When they've been effective on offense, it's when they're taking shots. They're shooting 44% from the field, but they've been a little careless here with the basketball the last couple of minutes.
Good move by Coach McBride, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Geiger out of the game. Quentin Purdy back in there for the Knights.
I don't know if we'll see him again the rest of the half, but he's gotten Norwell back into a point where they're within striking distance now, just trailing by 1.
Yeah, he had a personal run there that got the Knights back in the game. They were trailing by 9, now down just 1, 21-20. 2.5 minutes left. Light again to the lane. The wild shot pulled down by Lehrman, and the Braves will head the other way.
Lehrman with 6 rebounds now.
Wow. Yeah, and several of them been of the offensive variety. Manus cross court, that's Garris. And now the three-pointer, Jordan Filling.
First basket of the game for Filling, and Bellmont retakes the lead by 4 with under 2 to play here in the first half.
Yeah, that kind of halted the momentum of the Knights as that ball mishandled by Federspiel. Connor Torsen and Cole Wilson will check back in for Leidig and Federspiel. Minute 48 left. Cade Filling's going to come back in with 2 fouls. Garris will take a seat.
On the offensive end, Norwell's got to take it right at him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been a pretty big part of the offense here. And Lehrman and Filling, 17 of Bellmont's 24 points, both have 2 fouls. So you've really got to pound it inside offensively if you're Norwell.
Bellmont playing catch over Norwell's trap.
It's not a hard trap. It's kind of a soft trap.
There's the backdoor pass. It was just had too much air under it. Cole Wilson doing a great job of hustling back and getting a piece of it. Another turnover on the Braves. And the Braves have not handled Norwell's defensive trap very well at all. That's what's really gotten the Knights back into this one. Wilson will get into the lane, the turnaround, good. Nice move by Cole Wilson.
That little mid-range shot is what Norwell misses when Wilson's not in the game.
Absolutely. Minute left here in this first half. Manus bringing it up against the trap. Connor Torsen on top. Boy, and it's a dangerous endeavor trying to loop it over top of a zone trap at the high school level. That shot's blocked. Cade Filling got free, and the sophomore just not able to muscle it up. 35 seconds left. Good defense by the Knights and getting back on the baseline. Knights are going to hold it here, I believe, for one shot unless they get a layup early. 23 seconds left. Wilson being guarded closely. He'll give it up to Zetas. Zetas being guarded by Manus. Now Torson with 10 seconds left. Nicholson sets the pick. They find Wilson traveling.
You can't
with
turn it over there.
4.3. Well, the Knights did a great job of running the clock down. And now Landon Geiger is going to check back in quickly for Luke Zetas.
Yeah.
Zetas has 2 fouls, so coach not wanting to pick up a third. Checking into the Bellmont lineup will be Brevin Slusher. He's a 5'9" junior. 4.3 on the clock. Manus gets the basketball. He'll get the shot off. No good. The rebound, not good either.
Would have counted, though.
Yeah, from Aaron Lehrman. We go to the locker room. Bellmont clinging to a 2-point lead. It's 24-22 here at the TP. We'll be back after these words from our sponsors.
At Bluffton Family Eye Care, our optometrists provide more than routine family eye care. Doctors Mitchell, Miller, and Fry are also specially trained to provide advanced treatment for eye infections, dry eyes, eye allergies, foreign body removal, and eye injuries. There are many treatments available for these eye health issues, and a treatment plan will be recommended based on your specific needs. To ensure healthy eyes and your best possible vision, our optometrists combine experience and expertise with the latest technology. They provide the expert care, advice, and the follow-up you need to look and feel your best.
To look and feel your best, visit Drs. Mitchell, Miller, and Fry at Bluffton Family Eye Care, 105 West Harvest Road in Bluffton. Call 824-3424. That's 824-3424 or online at BlufftonFamilyEyeCare.com.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe in supporting growing businesses. And in our community, that means a lot. We believe it's important to have a local perspective. Our agribusiness professionals are from here, so they understand what it takes for agribusinesses to succeed, like having the right banking solutions to keep agribusiness thriving, from traditional accounts to cash management and equipment loans to crop insurance. We believe we can help your business grow. First Bank of Bern, member FDIC.
Yeah, they bring the ball down across the timeline. The wingman is open. He dribbles around, finds an open man in the corner, jumps, shoots, scores. Hi, Tim Steffen Financial Group. Wish your retirement was as easy as jump, shoot, score? Come to see us at our office at 110 West Cherry Street or call us, please, at 824-8175. Let us work for you to reach your financial goals. Jump, shoot, score. Let us help you with that. Steffen Financial Group, 824-8175, 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana. Securities offered through Thurston Springer Financial, member FINRA and SIPC. Some insurance products also offered through Thurston Springer. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
Welcome back to the TP here at Bellmont, inside the high school here at Bellmont, and we will run through the halftime statistics. That's the 24-22 Bellmont lead, surprising us both, and I think it's surprising a lot of folks since the 30-point win at Huntington North. But we anticipated a closer game. We just didn't anticipate Bellmont to have the lead here at halftime. We'll start with Bellmont. As a team, they shot at 9 of 22 from the field. That's 41%, and just 1 of 5 from the three-point line for 20%. Also 5 of 6 from the free throw line for 83%. They are out-rebounding Norwell 14-10, and the big story, though, has been the offensive rebounds, and that's early on. That's what kept Bellmont with, at times, a 9-plus point lead, and they turned it over 10 times as a team. Individually, Luke Strickler was 0 for 1 from the field and had a rebound. It was Noah Macklin with the rebound, and 0 of 1 from the field as well. Brady Manus, 4 points, 2 boards on 2 of 7 shooting, 0 for 4 from the three-point line, and none of his have been particularly close. Aaron Lehrman, 9 points, 7 rebounds on 4 of 6 shooting, and 1 of 2 from the line, but he's got 2 fouls, and that's why his impact was kind of minimalized in that latter part of the first half. Jordan Fillen with 3 points, a rebound, 1 of 3 from the field, and that was a three-pointer. And Oliver Garris had a rebound in there for Bellmont for a team total of 24. For Norwell, as a team, they shot 9 of 24 from the field. That's just 38%. Missed a lot of shots right at the rim, and also 1 of 5 from the three-point line. We've kind of come accustomed to that, Mark. It's just something at this point that you have to accept with this team. Yeah. 20% from the three-point line and 3 of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. All 4 of those free throws taken by Geiger, but the last miss was the front end of a 1-and-1. Mentioned that they're getting out-rebounded 14-10 and turned it over 6 times as a team in that first half. Levi Leidig was 0 for 2 from the field with no points. Will Geiger, 14 points, 2 boards, and assists, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Quentin Purdy pulled down a rebound in limited minutes in there. Luke Zetis has been a non-factor here this evening. No points, 3 rebounds, 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from the three-point line. Drew Federspiel got some time in there at a few moments and turned it over while he was in there, but does get into the book. Cole Wilson, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field. Connor Torson, 2 points, 2 boards, 1 of 1 from the field. Trey Reeser, 2 points, a rebound, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from the three-point line. Brandon Nicholson, just 2 points and a rebound on 1 of 3 shooting. And that wraps up Norwell with a team total of 22 at the half. It was a 14-8 Bellmont lead after 1. The Knights come back, outscored the Braves 14-10 in the second quarter, and that's how we've gotten to our 24-22 halftime score. Yeah, the reality of that first half is that Norwell was dominated for 13 of the 16 minutes. Correct. That's correct. That first half. They had a 3-minute spurt where they had an 8-point run that got them within 1. Yeah. And it was mostly, that's right. Outside of that, Norwell struggled really in all facets of the game. But the one big thing that stands out, and you touched on it, Derek, they have got to block out on the defensive boards. Way too many offensive chances for Bellmont. Yeah, Norwell's done a better job towards the end of that half, kind of shutting down the gaps. They've done a better job in the zone of not allowing Bellmont to get to the rim so easily. The problem still remains that they've got to do a better job at getting rebounds, because the offensive rebounds is the key to the foul trouble as well. So things kind of stack up. When you're not doing one thing well, it can also affect a lot of other areas, and fouls are directly correlated to allowing offensive rebounds. It puts you out of position. You're now playing from behind, and that's where the majority of Norwell's fouls came in that first half. Geiger with 2, Zetis with 2, so that's something to watch in this second half. So it's a 24-22 Bellmont lead here at half. We'll go ahead and take another break and return with the balance of the halftime show, followed by the third quarter. This is Norwell basketball on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has adult youth double leagues with 1 adult and 1 youth per team, or 2 youth may make a team starting soon. The leagues are 10 weeks long and everyone plays every frame. With 22 lanes, there is plenty of excitement to go around. So stop by to practice or come relax with friends. And don't forget about Friday Fun. From 12 noon to 6 p.m., only $1 per game and 50-cent shoe rental in a smoke-free environment. The Bowling Center is located at 1231 South Main Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com. Reed's Do It Best Hardware and Gift Shop is so much more than a hardware store. They have a newly expanded housewares department. They carry Melissa and Doug toys, Yankee candles, and Willow Tree collectibles. Think of Reed's Gift Shop year-round for baby gifts, birthday, anniversary, showers, and for those everyday items you need to pick up. Men, you can get your hardware supplies and a gift for the woman in your life all in one stop. Reed's Do It Best Hardware and Gift Shop, open 7 days a week on Highway 1 North in Bluffton. We appreciate your business. At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best. Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop by the office on Pony Express Run, next door to the Leo Post Office, and talk to any of the friendly agents that would be happy to help you. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
At First Bank of Bern, we believe free should mean free. Not kind of free. Completely free. That's exactly what our free and easy checking account is. Free of fees, free of hassles, free of catches. You also get a free Visa check card, free online banking, free mobile banking, free telephone banking, free text and email alerts, and free e-statements. You get all this when you sign up for free and easy checking from First Bank of Bern. It's that simple. First Bank of Bern. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the TP here at Bellmont. Derek Decker, Greg Van Meter, Cole Lewison on the call as we are joining you live from Decatur. Glad you could join us this evening for this Northeast State Conference matchup. The Braves are looking for their conference win, first conference win of the season. Norwell trying to avoid a loss. It would be their first loss to Bellmont in many, many years. It's been several years since the Braves have been able to knock off Norwell, but historically this has been a pretty good rivalry.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Overall, the last 30 years, it's 23-22 Norwell. So, that kind of, and of course, a lot of meetings in the sectional as well. So that kind of accounts for the 45 times they've played in the last 30 years. But with these two schools being similar in size, similar in area, you kind of play similar styles of basketball normally. Norwell, with the exception of the Randy Hawkins era, has been known to really slow it down and be half-court minded. Coach McBride has kind of brought that back. And then Bellmont has mostly always been like that over the last 15 or 20 years.
Yeah, so. there was a period of time going back to the Kip Jones era, and I'm not going to. They played fast, and that's way back. And
that's old.
Yeah, and then, gosh, and I can't remember the kid's name. He played D1 ball. And I'm not going to think of his name, but boy, I'll tell you, there was a period of time there when he was here, played all 4 years. They were a good basketball team.
Well, it's not the starters on the floor for Norwell. In place of Trey Reeser, it is Cole Wilson, and the starters on the floor for Bellmont.
Yeah, there's the backdoor play. Nice pass from Connor Torson to Luke Zettis. Luke with his first basket. Well, that's a well-run play, and we got a tie ball game. 30 seconds into this one here in the third quarter.
Nice handle by Luke to be able to handle that pass with one hand as well.
That was Jordan Felling, and he didn't hit anything. On the floor for the Knights, it's Geiger, Torson, Nicholson, Zettis, and Wilson. For Bellmont, it's Jordan and Cade Felling, Brady Manus, Luke Strickler, and Aaron Lehrman. Norwell's trap has really made a difference. Geiger with a tough shot from the elbow. Yeah, that's not real shot. Strickler quickly the other way. Manus tries to get into the lane. He'll stop, spin, give it up, and they'll reset their offense. Under 7 minutes left in this third quarter. Tied at 24. We expected it to be pretty low scoring. Possibly even maybe a little bit more low scoring than what we expected. There's Filling getting open from the elbow. Jordan knocks down another jumper. Bellmont retakes the lead. Bellmont only trailed in that first half 2-0. That was the only deficit they had. So that was Norwell's only lead. They'll try to regain it on this three by Zettis. No good. And good rebound there from Jordan Felling. He's hustling the other way. Manus open for three, no good. Rebound, though, pulled down by Cade Felling. The sophomore gives it back to Lehrman. Lehrman with the short jumper, no good. And Zettis will head the other way for the Knights. 6:03 left in the quarter. Brandon Nicholson is going to be fouled on the drive. That's going to be 3 on Cade Felling.
Yeah, he tried to hustle into position, but did not draw the call.
Yeah, he didn't beat him to the spot.
No.
That'll be the first foul of the second half. As we mentioned, the third on Filling. Brandon Nicholson, has he scored tonight?
Yeah, he has one basket.
Now he's got 3 points. Brandon's been a very good free throw shooter all year. I got to believe he's leading the team from a percentage standpoint, or at least close. And boy, did I jinx him, as Lehrman pulls down the rebound. Norwell trailing by 1. 5:54 left in the period. Manus being guarded by Nicholson. Now he'll switch back to Lehrman with Wilson guarding. Bellmont running a little. Oh, nice backdoor move by Manus. And a good feed from Jordan Filling with the assist. Connor Torson will head the other way. Bellmont has stuck in there man-to-man the entire game. Wilson trying to drive and kick, but good defensive coverage there from Manus. Wilson into the lane. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. And Jordan Filling pulls down the rebound. He's fouled by Cole Wilson. It has been a tough senior year for Cole. He'll take a seat, being replaced by Levi Leidig. Fractured his left wrist in the first game of the year up at Concordia.
Yeah, in the first half.
Yep, missed all the rest of the first half, and then he got sick with the flu, which has been devastating in Indiana this year.
Yeah, he's had a rough go. Not had a whole lot go his way in his senior year.
A nicely timed jump by Geiger. He will run right over.
Yeah, that's an easy call.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call, as Jordan Filling was there for a long time. That'll be Will's third foul. The baseball pass the other way. Manus able to track it down.
Good defense by Zetas.
Filling. Gets it back in the corner for 3. No good. However, Aaron Lehrman there, he gets partially blocked. That was Nicholson pulled down the rebound. Leidig the other way. They'll leave it for Nicholson, and Nicholson thought about the 3. Instead gets it to Geiger. Now Zetas in the corner for 3. Good. And Norwell ties it back up at 28. Good find by Geiger. Luke knocking down his first 3. In the corner, blocked by Nicholson, was Cade Filling. Luke Zetas the other way. He'll leave it for Torson, and they'll reset their offense. Norwell with a chance to take the lead. Geiger forces up a shot, no good. That's going to be on Will Geiger. That's going to be his 4th foul.
That's going to hurt Norwell big time in the 4th quarter. You got to be smarter than that. You just have to be smarter than that with 3 fouls.
Well, that's 2 really silly fouls.
Yeah, you just have to be more alert than that.
Yep. The offensive foul probably more egregious than that one.
Right. But at that point, now you know you've got 3.
Right.
So
Bellmont had numbers and good defense there from Nicholson.
Here comes Cole Wilson back into the game for Norwell. Cole's going to check in for Luke Zetas. 6-4 Norwell in the quarter, 3:52 left, and it's a tie ball game at 28. Hasn't been particularly well played.
No,
by either team.
Oh, nice up and under move by Filling. Can't get it to go, but he got his own rebound again.
Norwell's defensive rebounding has been bad in this game.
Bellmont with a 30-28 lead, 3:35 left in this third quarter.
That is O-board number 8.
Wow, that is a lot.
That's way too many.
Purdy's going to launch a 3, miss it by pretty good margin. Levi Leidig with the offensive rebound and gives it up. Brandon Nicholson fighting for the basketball. Manus heads the other way. Nice. That's a tough shot from Brady Manus, able to roll it in. And now a 4-point lead for Bellmont. That's Wilson in the corner trying to get it into Nicholson. It was off of Nicholson. It'll be Belmont's ball. Another turnover on the Knights. And Torson and Nicholson will take a seat. Kyle Henchen checks in for the Knights along with Trey Reeser. So you've got Leidig, Henchen, Reeser, Purdy, and Wilson out there. 2:52 left in the quarter.
And Noah Macklin checked in for filling at that timeout as well for Cade. At the dead ball, I should say.
Norwell trapping out of their 2-3.
This is not a particularly high-scoring group on the floor for Norwell right now. Looking for a defensive stop.
Bellmont, though, kind of playing into their hands with the way they're running their offense here. Lehrman. Manus wide open for three, buries it. Well, that's the danger in the trap. And Coach McBride's going to use a 30-second timeout. It's a 7-point lead for Bellmont with 2:15 left in the quarter.
30-second timeout.
Currently accepting new patients is Dr. Laura Kugelhahn, and her caring dental staff will make you feel right at home. They're located at 1133 North Main Street at the north edge of Bluffton. Call 824-3100 to make an appointment. Also, when you join the Y, you're not just a member of the facility, you're a part of something greater. Take the first step towards a healthier you. Join the Y. The Kaler Nickel Foundation YMCA, located at 550 West Gusman in Bluffton.
2:15 to go in the third. Norwell has not come to play tonight. Their energy has not been good. Their execution has been poor. And now you've got to find a way to get back into this basketball game. This is not an easy place to play.
Nope.
We knew that coming in. It's kind of a rivalry game. Both these teams, again, have that long history. And Norwell had to know, and I think it's tough coming off of a 30-point win the last time to kind of get yourself pumped up for a game like this. This is a makeup game on a Thursday. You've got a tough game coming up on Saturday.
Yep.
This is a trap game for Norwell. And right now it's working right into Belmont's favor.
Wilson spinning into the lane, leaves it for Reeser for three. Good. Trey Reeser, if he can get that shot, he can play a key part for these Knights.
Yeah.
As he's probably their best shooter. Now, there's no probably about it. He is their best shooter. 1:50 left in the quarter. Manus will launch another three. This one high off the rim, no good. And a foul's going to be called on, I believe, Aaron Lehrman over the back. Reeser with good position. It was on Lehrman. That's his third. Nicholson and Zetis are going to check back in for the Knights. Purdy and Hinchin take a seat.
Zetis and Nicholson check back in for the Knights.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Trey Reeser's got a nice stroke. He's just got to get open for the shot as Leidig's handling the point now for the Knights. Ooh, Cole Wilson tries to get it to the rim and does. Nice left hand by Cole. That's Cole's weak hand, and he did a great job of getting the Knights to within two.
Yeah, all of a sudden, they've kind of closed that gap big time again. It's from 7 to 2, right in two possessions, just like that.
Yep, 5-point run for the Knights. That's Lehrman trying to get around Zetis, and partially blocked by Trey Reeser. Manus had it for a second. Reeser comes up with it, and I'm not sure what that was. But Cole Wilson, Levi Leidig actually pulled that down.
And we're tied at 35.
Wow. An auspicious run here by the Knights. 7 straight points, 49 seconds left in the quarter. Manus is going to pull out the basketball, and Belmont's going to hold it here for one shot to try to end the quarter. That pass is stolen away by Reeser. I thought he might have gone out of bounds over there, Derek.
Yeah, he stayed in, though, Zetis. And I think Norwell probably now going to try to look for one shot.
23 seconds left in the period. Wilson being guarded by number 10. Number 10 is Noah Macklin. He must have entered off the timeout. Missed that. Sorry about that. 8 seconds left. Leidig. That's Zetis. Zetis will try to drive. He can't get the shot to go. Lehrman with the rebound. Now he didn't get that shot off in time. So we will end the third quarter all tied up here at Bellmont. It's 35-35. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after these words from our sponsors.
Everything that I do can have an impact on somebody else.
You can dream any dream and you can chase any dream, and you can have a chance to succeed at that dream.
We're here just a speck of time.
Given the opportunities to be selfless.
That's what God does with us.
Not forgetting how you got here and who helped you along the way.
What are you doing for others?
Those to whom much has been given, much is expected.
welcome back to the TP here in Decatur. Derek Decker, Greg Van Meter, Cole Lewison on the call. 35 all as we head to the fourth in this Northeast State Conference matchup. Norwell looking to go to 2-2, and Bellmont looking for their first conference win of the season. They'll start with the basketball here in the fourth as well.
Well, inbounding for Bellmont will be Jordan Filling. Cade Filling back in there. Coming off the quarter break. Oh, wide open underneath is Jordan Filling.
And a walk.
Well, Norwell, they've played well in spurts, but overall the majority of this game has just been a struggle. Torson, Zettis, Wilson, Reeser, and Nicholson all on the floor for the Knights.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Geiger on the bench with 4 fouls.
Yeah, again, when does Coach McBride decide to put him back in? A little teardrop.
That's going to be earlier than he would
that's
anybody
be
else.
Knocked out. It'll stay with Bellmont, and it's another offensive rebound.
7.5 minutes left in this one.
23-17. Bellmont winning rebound margin. 9 of those 23 rebounds have been on the offensive side of the ball.
Belmont's being patient in their offense here with a 2-point lead.
And they should be.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Cade Filling facing up Cole Wilson. And, oh boy, almost stolen away. Foul's going to be called.
Yeah,
I think it's going to go on Luke Zettis.
Well, if it is, it's number 3. But, it was just kind of let go by the official there as both kids were kind of fighting for the ball, spun around a couple times, thought it might get a jump ball, but then it wasn't a consistent hand on the ball. He had to keep trying to get his hand back on the basketball as Cole Wilson knocks it out on the inbounds attempt. So Zettis picks up number 3, just the team's fourth. So not a lot of fouls in this second half either, just 2 for Bellmont.
The pass successful to May. I didn't think he was going to get that pass in, Derek.
Yeah.
Manus picked up his dribble, leaves it for Filling. My goodness, Aaron Lehrman just didn't have a lot of trouble getting to the rim there.
This is as bad as Norwell's defense has looked all year.
In the corner, Reeser for 3, little short.
That's not the shot you need with 6.5 to go.
Yeah, and we talked about this the other night. When you get in a situation where you're down 4 points where the possessions are few, you feel pressure to score, which leads to bad choices. And Lehrman underneath gets open again. Doesn't score this time. Zettis pulling down the rebound. Quickly up ahead to Reeser. Reeser will drive and be called for an offensive foul. I think that was the right call, Derek. That'll be Trey's second foul. 5th on the Knights here in the half. Belmont's only had 2 team fouls called.
I want to go back as Levi Leidig checks in for Reeser. I want to go back to that last defensive possession. Lehrman probably should have scored on that last possession. Brandon left his feet 3 times in a row on the defensive end. You can't do that when you're 6'7".
They loop it in on the mismatch. Cade Filling was being guarded by Levi Leidig. Now Jordan Filling for 3. Good. Jordan Filling has shot the ball very well from outside. And again, the lead back to 7 for Bellmont. 5:41 left in the quarter.
Norwell really needs a basket now.
Cole Wilson up for 3. That's not going to hit anything. And, Mike McBride's going to pull the trigger and put Will Geiger back in with 5.5 minutes left.
Oliver Garrison for the Braves. Will Geiger for the Knights.
Cole Wilson will take a seat.
Garrison for Bellmont as well as Strickler took a seat.
Torson on the top of that trap. Oh, my goodness. Brady Manus finds him again. Yeah, you knew that was going to happen. That's the weakness with that trap, and Bellmont was patient. Manus found Cade Filling on the baseline. It's a 9-point lead. Nicholson way up top, leaves it for Leidig. Now Zetas. Zetas gets it to Geiger off the curl, and Geiger able to knock down a jumper. Norwell cuts the lead to 44-37. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Daniels Jewelers does in-house repair, specializing in restoration and resetting, prong retipping, and resizing, or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from many designers and settings. Daniels Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton. Also enjoy Friday Fun every Friday from noon to 6 and bowl for just $1.50 shoe rental at the Bowling Center, South Main Street in Bluffton. 4:53 to go. The Knights trail by 7, Derek.
Yeah, it has been a massive struggle in all facets of the game for Norwell tonight. They have just not played well at all. They haven't done a whole lot well. And you kind of mentioned it well, and you put it in that probably could have been the 5th foul on Geiger, and he forces a turnover.
Zetas open for the 3, no good, and Nicholson will pull down a rebound. So the Knights getting a lot more active on the offensive boards. Zetas with a nice move, can't get it to go, and Lehrman pulls down the rebound.
Oh, nice rip.
Taken away by Geiger. And they're going to call a foul on Bellmont. That's going to go on Luke Strickler.
That's a big foul. Norwell.
Yeah, Jonathan Felling is going to, he needs a timeout as Norwell's cut the lead to 5. It will be a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. 4:25 left. We'll be back.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to the Teepee. We've got 4:25 to go. Things heating up here in Decatur. A 44-39. Norwell trails Bellmont here. And after a couple of baskets, they have closed the gap. Bellmont had it out as big as 9 again. And Norwell got a couple of turnovers. They've now got the basketball back after a turnover followed by a foul on Strickler. And they've got a chance to cut this thing to 1 possession.
Leidig with the basketball. Belmont, they've played man-to-man the entire game. Torsen with the basketball. Connors spent some time on the bench tonight as well. It's been a lot of rotating pieces for the Knights tonight. Zetas with the fake, the drive, can't get it to go.
Tough shot.
And Jordan Filling pulls down the rebound. Brady Manis will bring it up for the Braves. 4 minutes left in this one.
I think that was too forced. I think you got 4 minutes to play with. No reason to force a shot.
Boy, if I'm Bellmont, I'm taking it right at Will Geiger right now.
Oh,
with 4 fouls and certainly the best offensive threat the Knights have. Jordan Filling gets free, leaves it in the corner. That jumper no good by Lehrman, and Torsen pulls down another rebound. He's had several rebounds tonight. Of course, Connor's dad graduated from Bellmont. Leidig leaves it for Connor. Connor looks inside. Now Zetas thinks about the 3. He'll try to drive. Nicholson has not been much of a factor offensively tonight for the Knights. He tries to get to the rim and scores. It's a 3-point lead for Bellmont.
Played through some contact as well. Nice strong finish by Brandon.
Manus loops the pass up. And Bellmont in the front court now with 3 minutes left. Ooh, that was almost thrown away. Boy, good hands by Jordan Fielding twice in this possession so far. Bellmont being patient with a 3-point lead, and they should be. Geiger out on the floor guarding Manus. And that's thrown out of bounds. Well, Manus thought Strickler was going to come to the ball. Strickler was going back door. It was actually pretty good defense by the Knights overplaying the passing lane.
2:42 to go. Big possession coming up here for Norwell.
Yeah, Norwell can get within one or possibly even tie with the three-pointer. Torsen trying to get it to Geiger. Geiger's being really guarded well right now by Aaron Lehrman. That's Zettis ties it up. Big three by Luke Zettis, his second of the game. And Zettis with the steal. Leidig heads the other way. He'll leave it for Torsen. Torsen will pause as Coach Mike McBride uses a timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll take it and be right back after these words.
A new adventure awaits. Above the clouds, beneath the waves, among the rocks, powered by the light around us. Each moment of time is precious. Go higher, deeper, further. Pursue your dreams. Powered by light. Any light never needs a battery. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
And welcome back to the Teepee. 2:13 to go, and we're all knotted at 44 apiece. It has been a good one. Norwell has a chance to take the lead here, and Greg, I'm not sure Norwell has had the lead in this basketball game.
2-0.
2-0. There you go. That's right, off the tip.
Yep,
So
Trey Reeser scored a basket off the tip. Geiger gets the inbounds pass, looking for help. Zettis trying to get it into the post. Nicholson being defended well by Cade Filling down there.
got to be patient on this possession. No reason to force it. In a tie game, you really want to look for the best possible opportunity. Nice pass.
Great pass. They're going to call a foul on the play?
That's what they're going to call. Apparently something happened from behind, and it was on Aaron Lehrman, and it's number 4 on him, so that's a big call.
Yeah, I couldn't tell from this angle where the contact was.
With the screen there, we were kind of blocked from the play, so Geiger has 20 now and has a chance to give Norwell a 3-point lead.
Well, and he's not going to get any credit for it, but Levi Leidig set a great pick on the baseline as Brandon Nicholson can't get it to go. Zettis can't get it to go, and now a foul's going to be called on, I believe, Luke Zettis. If it's on Luke, it'll be his 4th. So 3 players now with 4 fouls. Geiger and Zettis for the Knights, and Lehrman for the Braves. Norwell with a little bit of full court pressure here. Norwell leading 46-44 with 1:48 left. Their first lead since 2-0. Manus will bring it up. Being guarded by Leidig. Across the timeline to Filling. That's Jordan. They're really looking to get it to Manus as he gets the ball back. The post pass to Cade Filling. Lehrman thought about the jumper. 1:24 left. That's Strickler. Cade Filling working inside. Nice move up and under. Nicholson pulls down the miss, and I think Cade Filling might have been too wide open, Derek.
Yeah.
1:09 left. There. Torsen, little pressure as a foul's going to be called on Luke Strickler.
They've still got one more to give. So that's only the 5th team foul.
1:05 left. Norwell inbound on the near side. Torsen with the significantly taller Jordan Filling guarding him. Leidig into the front court. Stop and give it to Geiger. Geiger will dribble it all the way out. Norwell obviously does not need to score. 50 seconds left in this one. And Bellmont's probably going to have to foul here pretty quickly, I would think. Geiger gets the pass away, and it's not able to be handled by Brandon Nicholson. Bellmont now with a chance to tie or take the lead with 36.1 seconds on the clock. A full timeout called by Jonathan Filling. We will be right back.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Now, welcome back to the teepee. Just 36 seconds to play, and it's a 46-44 Norwell lead. Bellmont will have the basketball coming out of the timeout here as they have hung around here in the last couple of minutes. Norwell has had the lead just for a moment, and they're really trying to escape with a victory here. And if they're able to do it, it'll be impressive because they have played arguably one of their worst games of the year and still a chance to win on the road. And they threw it away. No time comes off the clock. Brady Manus commits the turnover. Yeah,
he was trying to go back door to Cade Filling, and the pass was just too strong. Torsenal inbound, pressure all over the floor by the Braves. And the pass is looped into Geiger. They're trying to foul Geiger. Now 30 seconds left. Nicholson ahead of the pack is going to be fouled. And Brandon kind of went down in a heap there.
It's on Lehrman, and he's going to foul out right here.
Nicholson will go to the line. He's all right. Lehrman fouls out. I'm guessing that Macklin will come into the game, but Jonathan Filling has not made a decision yet.
It could be Macklin. Yeah, and it is going to be Macklin.
They're saying that foul was on the floor.
That's interesting. Well,
it might have been, actually. He had not left his feet.
He was going towards the basket, but I'm not sure if he had gone into a shooting motion yet.
Yeah, I don't know that he had.
So, well,
Norwell fans don't like it. But
well, they're going to have to take care of the ball again here.
Geiger being guarded by Macklin, and now they call the foul. That'll send Will Geiger to the line. Will's done a good job of staying out of his fifth foul here.
24.7 to go. And a 2-point lead for Norwell. Geiger, the other time he stepped to the line for a 1-and-1, he missed the front end, and that was his only miss of the night.
24.7 left on the clock. Geiger's first, nothing but net. Big free throw from the sophomore. You know, and you kind of forget that Will's a sophomore just because he's such a big part of the team. And this is the big one. He can make it a two-possession game with a make here, and he does not. Jordan Filling pulls down the rebound.
They got to go for a two quick. First they're going to call a timeout. Filling's going to use it.
19.4 on the clock. It is a full timeout. We'll take a quick break. Norwell up by 3 here at the teepee. We'll be right back.
Everything that I do can have an impact on somebody else.
You can dream any dream, and you can chase any dream, and you can have a chance to succeed at that dream.
We're here just a speck of time.
Given the opportunities to be selfless.
That's what God does with us.
Not forgetting how you got here and who helped you along the way.
What are you doing for others?
Those to whom much has been given, much is expected.
Welcome back to the teepee. 19.4 on the clock. Norwell leads at 47-44. Jonathan Filling using his fourth timeout. He's down to 1. And if I'm Bellmont here, I'm looking to go inside right away. You got to get a basket quick and then foul again. Or, well, you're probably going to have a few seconds to play with to try to force a turnover. But really, with just 19 seconds and the clock doesn't stop after a basket in high school, you got to look for a foul pretty quick. But right now, I think you got to take it inside. There's plenty of time left.
Yeah. I don't think they will, though. I think they're going to try to set up either Jordan Felling or Brady. Oh, there's a back. Good call, Derek. The backboard door play from Brady Manus.
The clock is still running. The clock is still running. It is still running. And I don't think that
they've got a technical issue.
Yeah, the clock, they finally get it stopped.
There should be about 18.2 seconds on the clock because they actually scored.
Right.
Coming out of the break, it was 19.1. Should be about 18 seconds.
18 or 17 seconds, somewhere in there.
Right in there. 17 and a half, maybe.
We'll see what Mr. Godfroy has for us, but it's a 1-point Norwell lead as they are going to reset it here.
Well, and they're having trouble with the score as well, as it still reflects a 3-point Norwell lead.
Bellmont did use their last timeout right here, so they're now out. They are talking. Okay, they're actually going to put 14.2, and I think
that's a break for Norwell.
Yeah, that takes away some time from Bellmont because they had the inbound, and then it was the backdoor right away. So,
yeah, that play did not take 5 seconds.
Well, now Norwell is going to have to take care of the ball, and now they're going to have to make free throws. Just 1-and-1 situation. Bellmont has fouled just 7 times, and they lead it by 1. Who do you give it to, Greg? If it's me, I'm giving it to Leidig because Leidig, as long as he can handle the basketball, Leidig's the most consistent shooter from the free throw line on the team. But you've also got other threats with Nicholson and Geiger and even Zetis. Really, everybody on the floor can shoot it at a decent clip. You just got to make sure you take care of the ball.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the basketball in to Will Geiger. We'll see if they bring him toward the ball. They do, and they can't get it into him. They get it into Nicholson instead. Cade Filling will burn his 4th foul.
All right. Brandon is going to shoot the 1-and-1 with 13.1 on the clock. It's not the first time he's had a clock issue tonight. As a matter of fact, we had an issue in the JV game as well. So I think there's been some technical problems.
Yeah, it's not the scorer. I was actually watching him. He was pressing the button.
And he was holding it up to show that it was not functioning properly. So Brandon, big free throws here for the senior.
Yep, the front end, the most important. Nothing but net for the senior. And this is a big one here because
Bellmont,
you can't get beat with a 3 if he makes this one.
And they are out of timeouts as well, so can't stop the clock.
Nicholson's second. In and out, no good. But Geiger able to pull down the rebound. And there'll be a foul out front. .5 on the clock.
It's on Strickler, and it's number 4 on him, I think.
Connor Torson's going to go to the line. He'll be shooting 1-and-1.
Well, still got to really. He could put this game away with 2 because Bellmont can no longer stop the clock. So you're going to have to take time to get it. Torson makes them both, and it's probably over.
Connor's not taking a shot tonight.
And he got another board.
Geiger pulls it down and gets tied up.
It stays with Norwell, though. So
Norwell retains the basketball.
With just 7 seconds on the clock.
The Knights lead 48-46. This game has been a game of runs. Torson trying to get it in. And
he turns it over.
Stolen away. I don't know who that went off of. Everybody's pointing towards Bellmont, and they're going to say it's Norwell's basketball.
I agree. I think it kicked right off his leg.
I couldn't tell.
That's what I think, too. It kicked right off of his foot.
3.4 seconds on the clock.
Well, Bellmont's going to run out of time here.
Yeah.
Coach McBride is walking at he's all the way at center court trying to get a timeout.
Yeah. Well, he didn't see the official behind him, and the official behind him wasn't paying attention.
This is going to be a full one. I think it has to be.
Yep. 3.4 seconds left. Norwell will have the ball. We'll bring it to you after these words from our sponsors.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to the TP. 3.4 to play, and it's a 48-46 Norwell lead. They have not led, I don't think, by more than 2 or 3 points in this contest, so it has not been very much time in the lead for Norwell, but they lead it by 2 with the basketball with 3.4 to go. You got to get it in and get fouled. If I'm Bellmont, I'm trying to foul for the inbounds here because you cannot afford to let any more of that time come away.
The thing is, do you want to take a chance on giving them 2 free throws without at least giving yourself a chance to make the steal?
The problem with that is you got to chuck it anyway because you only got 3 seconds, so I got to foul right away here.
Thorson will try to inbound, and he gets it into Geiger. Geiger's going to be fouled right away by Cade Filling. That'll be his 5th.
Yeah.
So 2 players now have fouled out for the Braves. Lehrman and Cade Filling. I'll tell you what, I was impressed with the sophomore, though. He had a real nice game tonight. As he gets bigger and stronger, he's going to be a threat.
Yeah. Brevin Slusher's going to check in for Bellmont here. Haven't seen him more than about a minute tonight.
Yeah, he hadn't been in for long. He's a 5'9 junior. He was in for a little bit in the end of the first half. Geiger can put this away with a couple of free throws. His first, not good.
Well, Belmont's going to get an opportunity.
Well, he's got to hit this one because Bellmont can do no better than an overtime if he's able to knock down this free throw. It's still going to take a prayer from the Braves. Geiger shadowing Grady Manus at half court. Geiger's second free throw, good. So that's a big one. 2.7 on the clock. They get it into Manus. Manus turns the corner from beyond half court. The 3 is off the backboard, and the Knights, there's only one way to say it, Derek. The Knights steal a win here at Bellmont, 49-46. We'll tell you how it happened after these words from our sponsors.
Peyton's Northern, a Kroger company, is now hiring. At Peyton's, you'll get a job with career advancement opportunities, employee discounts, and educational assistance. A successful applicant will need to be 18 years of age, have the ability to work weekends, holidays, and overtime, can operate motorized equipment, complete strength and endurance testing, pass a pre-employment and background screens, work 10-hour shifts, and lift 55 pounds. At Peyton's, we offer matching 401k retirement savings, paid incentive days, personal and vacation days. To apply for this opportunity online at jobs.kroger.com. Click on Logistics and Distribution Jobs and search for Bluffton. For questions, call Peyton Staffing Center at 260-827-2108 or 2109. That's jobs.kroger.com.
Do you know a 7th grader looking for a fun place to spend time with friends? Are you looking for an environment where your teen is surrounded by positive role models? These days, your middle school student is probably very interactive, but is he or she active? 7th grade is a time when sports become more competitive and provide less opportunity for the average child to be involved in physical activity. The YMCA wants to emphasize the value of a healthy lifestyle by offering a free Y membership to every 7th grader in Allen, Whitley, and Wells counties. It's the wise way of giving back to this community. Students thrive in a safe environment where they can grow in spirit, mind, and body. Get to your local Y and sign your 7th grader up for a free Y membership. It's that simple. Offer good for every 7th grader residing in Allen, Whitley, and Wells counties. For more information, stop by your local Y or visit fwymca.org or email hereforyou@fwymca.org.
Eyes are important indicators of overall health, and comprehensive eye care goes beyond a prescription for glasses or contact lenses. At Bluffton Family Eye Care, Doctors Mitchell, Miller, and Fry take the time to get to know you, your eye care history, and your vision needs. To ensure healthy eyes and your best possible vision, our optometrists combine experience and expertise with the latest technology. They provide the expert care, advice, and the follow-up you need to look and feel your best. They take pride in providing excellent customer service by creating a personal connection with each patient individually.
To look and feel your best, visit Drs. Mitchell, Miller, and Fry at Bluffton Family Eye Care, 105 West Harvest Road in Bluffton. Call 824-3424. That's 824-3424 or online at BlufftonFamilyEyeCare.com.
Hey, honey, is this your course schedule for the fall?
Yep.
Let me see here. English, good. Chemistry, trigonometry, excellent. World history. Oh, I love world history. Baseball? Wait, baseball? Baseball isn't a course, honey.
Well, sure it is, Mom. High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They teach lessons that can't be taught in a classroom, like accountability and self-discipline, the value of teamwork. I may not be earning a grade, but I'm learning how to compete later in life. Isn't that what getting a good education is all about?
Yes, of course it is. I was just testing you.
What can teenagers here in Indiana learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education-based athletics.
High school sports. There's so much more than just a game.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the TP, wrapping things up after a Norwell victory, 49-46. Norwell goes to 9-7 on the season and improves to 2-2 in conference play, as we are going to be joined momentarily by Norwell head coach Mike McBride. And we are joined by him now. And, Coacher, you guys get a victory here on the road. It was the hard way.
Yeah, I thought that they came out with really good intensity.
Yeah,
and they just got right into us and kind of punched us right in the mouth, for lack of a better way to state it. Like we were back on our heels a little bit. But then, we got going there in the second quarter. We were able to create some things. I mean, we had Geiger. We got to figure out how to get Geiger through some minutes without foul trouble. That's been an issue lately. He had 2 fouls early in the game the other night. And to me, some of them are kind of silly. Maybe they're kind of touchy. I don't know. It's hard for me to see sometimes, I guess, until I watch them on film. I thought both his first 2 fouls were just not a lot of contact on those, in my opinion. But I can't, But we got to get him somewhere without getting 2 fouls right away. Right. But I felt like there in the second quarter we had to have him in. And so I put him in with 2 fouls, and, boy, we made a run then. And once we got it back in there where it was like a 1-point game, or I think we get him out with about 2:40 left, try to finish it out. And then I thought we came out third quarter pretty good. We were able to take the lead. But then they made a run. And they really made that run in the start of the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. We had a stretch out there where we didn't have Geiger because he had 4 fouls. We didn't have Nicholson on the floor. We didn't have Zettis on the floor. We had Cole Wilson, who's coming off some sickness. And then Reeser hit a big 3 for us there. I think we were down 7. He hit a big 3, cut it to 4. We had a little set up there with him and Cole in a 2-man action. And then I thought he gave us some pretty good energy there for a while in what we were doing. I thought Cole gave us some good minutes. I thought he showed some aggressiveness, which we're going to continue to need to get out of him when we get him back to where he's – right now he's just struggling getting over his – he had the flu for a little while, so he's struggling getting back. And but our press was big. We just got to get to where we get Geiger out there, where he's playing more minutes. He's spent too much time on the bench with the foul trouble. That's been a little bit of an issue. But I thought they played well. I thought that's one of the best games I've seen them play in a long time. And so hopefully, when I'm talking about Bellmont, that's one of the best games I've seen them play in a while. But I thought our press created some issues that helped us late. Zettis hits big 3 down there when we're down 3. Hit a big 3 on a play we called, but we just didn't. We could have put it away with free throw line. We didn't take free throws, and we got to do a better job of that. I mean, Will was 5 for 9 tonight.
we got to do a better job of that.
Right. Offensively, and this is what I want to address. What did you like, and then what didn't you like as a complete game from your team?
Well, I thought we attacked I thought we looked to penetrate a little bit more than what we've done this year. So I thought that was good. Now I think we just got to make some better decisions out of it. Sometimes I just think we got to be able to jump stop and then maybe, shot fake and then take it up strong. But I did not think that our post players did a very good job of demanding the ball tonight. I didn't think we got very many post touches for Brandon or Will, and I thought they gave up on their position too soon, in my opinion. I'll go back watch a film, but I thought there were times where both of them should have posted a little harder, especially Brandon. I thought Brandon gave it up too soon and started popping out too soon instead of sitting in there and really, really demanding it. And that's something we're going to have to be a little better at with him. He's got to own that post position better. I think we're looking to shoot the ball from outside a little bit more, at least the last two games, than when we did the New Haven game, which we need to do. We've got to free that inside up a little bit. But I thought we looked to attack the basket. I just think we got to be a little stronger when we go in there, and we got to finish a little better. Now, I thought Cole had some good aggressive drives. I just think we got to get him all the way back from his sickness to where his wind is there, and he'll finish a little bit better, I think. But I thought it was a physical game tonight, and we got to be able to handle that, and that's the way tournament games are going to be, and we got to be able to be ready for that. But the first half we had 2 offensive rebounds. The second half we had 8.
Yeah.
That was a major emphasis of ours at halftime, and that was much, much better in our execution of things in the second half.
Right.
So, but I liked the way we pressed. I liked the way we pressed and created some turnovers. It'd be nice to be able to do that a little bit earlier in the game if we can but we had some foul trouble too,
You've got a long trip to East Noble on Saturday. It's a place that has been so very difficult for just about anybody to win on the Norwell side. East Noble is just a very difficult place to play, and they're having a tremendous year.
They're going to be difficult to play whether they're on a neutral court or home this year.
That's very true.
Because they're just very, very good.
They're having a tremendous year. What are you looking at out of the Knights?
Well, we're going to have to really be sharp defensively. Offensively, we're going to have to take care of the ball. We've got to rebound. I mean, that's a big thing for us to rebound. I think we've got to be able to get to the free throw line on the road up there. That's going to be a big key. Are we going to be able to attack the basket? I thought we did a better job of that tonight. We've got to attack the basket, and that's going to be a big part of what we got to be able to do. But it's going to be a tremendous challenge. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it because it's not often you get the chance to play these type of teams. Sometimes, you're playing 500 teams or whatever, but we're playing a 15-1 team, and we got a chance to go in their place, and I'm excited about it. Now, I don't know what's going to happen until the end of the 32 minutes is up, but I'm excited about the opportunity. I mean, and our kids are going to be excited. We're going to be ready to go.
Well, we'll be along with you in Kendallville. Coach McBride, always a pleasure. Certainly thank you for stopping by and joining us on the postgame show this evening.
Thanks a lot. Take care,
win.
Doug.
Good luck Saturday. That is Norwell head coach Mike McBride recapping things after this 49-46 Norwell victory. We'll go ahead and run through the final statistics. We'll start with Bellmont. As a team, they shot at 19 of 46 from the field for 41% and 3 of 12 from outside for 25%. They shot 5 of 6 from the free throw line for 83%, but did not take a single free throw in that second half. And they turned it over 17 times as well. They out-rebounded Norwell 27-26. So those rebound numbers really evened up at the end. Norwell with 12 of their 26 rebounds coming on the offensive end. Individually for Bellmont, it was Noah Macklin with a rebound, a 0 of 1 shooting. Brady Manus, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 6 of 15 from the field, and just 1 of 9 from the three-point line, but made a big three at a key moment during that Bellmont run. Aaron Lehrman, 11 points, 12 boards, a double-double for Lehrman, 5 of 13 from the field for 38%, and 1 of 2 from the line. Cade Filling, 12 points, 5 boards, 4 of 8 from the field, and 4 of 4 from the stripe. Jordan Filling, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line. And Oliver Garris pulled down a rebound for the Braves in that first half. For Norwell, As a team, they shot at 19 of 48 from the field. That's 40%. And 4 of 14 from the three-point line for 29%. Also 7 of 14 from the free throw line for 50%. We mentioned they were out-rebounded by Bellmont by just one, 27-26, and turned it over 12 times as a team. Individually, Levi Leidig, 2 points, 2 boards, 1 of 4 from the field, and 0 of 1 from distance. Will Geiger, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 8 of 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, and 5 of 9 from the free throw line. Quentin Purdy pulled down a rebound and missed a 3 in his short minutes this evening. Luke Zetis, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 3 of 15 from the field. Took 15 shots tonight and 2 of 6 from the three-point line. Cole Wilson, 4 points and assist, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from deep. Connor Torson, 2 points and assist, 3 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the field, 0 of 1 from the stripe. Trey Reeser, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from distance. And Brandon Nicholson, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 5 from the field, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line for a team total of 49. Norwell was outscored 14-8 in that first quarter, and they won every quarter after the first quarter. They won the second quarter 14-10, bringing us to a 24-22 halftime, 13-11 in the third, and 14-11 in the fourth. And Norwell wins it on the road. Conference road victories are never easy to come by, no matter what had happened in the past, and they win it 49-46.
Yeah, it was a tight one. I mean, you could make arguments in a lot of different directions as far as the final outcome of this game, but the reality is Norwell did enough to win it, and that's really the only thing that matters is that final score. But you know, and I'm sure Coach talked about it a little bit. Norwell, they're young, and we tend to forget that we got sophomores playing key roles. At this point in the season, you like to see them making better decisions. But still, they're a maturing club. They're by no means a finished product. And a game like this could actually do them some good, especially from the standpoint of, hey, you got to play defense and you got to block out with intensity from the opening tip.
Well, we have one more order of business, and that's to name the player of the game. Who are you thinking?
Boy, that's I don't know. Coach McBride, would be probably my choice. But I don't know that I can name a player of the game. I mean, there was some good plays by individual players, but I think I'll probably stick with Coach McBride.
Okay, it's a bold bold pick.
Since it's never been done.
That's true. We're going.
I mean, Geiger had the best numbers.
To me, that's what you have to go with because Norwell, without him on the floor, was again tonight a completely different basketball team. Coach McBride talked about the fact that they had to kind of deal with that at Northfield as well. Got into early foul trouble, and that kind of Norwell was down at halftime in that game. So back-to-back comeback wins here for the Knights, both on the road. It just really affects the offense. He's such a vital part and piece to the Norwell offense and how it operates. So we're going with Will Geiger. 22 points on 5 boards on the evening in not that many minutes because he sat a lot.
22 of 49 points.
Yeah, 22 of 49. And Coach McBride thought that you had to get him back in that second quarter when they trailed by 9. He goes on an 8-0 run on his own, cuts it to 1, and then he's out for the last 2:30 of that first half and didn't pick up his third foul. Now, I think we could probably make an argument that maybe he got away with a couple in the fourth quarter because there were some debatable. Bellmont fans certainly wanted them, and they were close. So Will Geiger is going to be your player of the game. Norwell improves on the season to 9-7 and 2-2 in the Northeast State. Bellmont falls to 5-14 and 0-4 in the conference. The final score one more time: Norwell 49, Bellmont 46. On behalf of Greg Van Meter, Cole Lewison, and the entire Wells County Voice crew, this is Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.